TechBuzz new product in, and it's the Cobra SC 400D smart dash cam with real-time driver's alerts, front and rear view, 4K, 3-inch LCD touchscreen, 3 camera compatible, and driver smart app with Alexa built in. So on the back here, you've got Ultra 4K, 3D, real-time alerts, front and rear view, and that may vary per car or whatever vehicle you might put it into. So you can have a, say for example, a truck or a van, be an internal cab look, or your car, you can check the rear view, and magnetic mount with GPS. So rear view camera included, and all that kind of stuff there. You've got dual band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and SD card included in the box, which is good to see. So you've got other options here. You have an app on Google Play, App Store, made for iPhone. And you've got real-time alerts, cloud video management, emergency mayday notification, and multi-camera management, which is pretty cool. So let's open up and see what we get inside before we get testing. So this will be in testing for the bits as you do with a dash cam, so you can get a look at what everything looks like over time. And I'm just going to pull out this sleeve. We need a knife. It's stuck on the bottom, and there we go, nothing else in the box. So we have got this here, Drive Smarter app, and you've got it here, QR code to scan, and you get all these bits and pieces here. So let's take out all these little bits and have a goose or a gander at it. There seems to be quite a bit. So here's your cable. This looks like it'd be one for the rear, and in here we have got booklets, quick start guide, and we have got our mounts here by the looks of it. So you've got your mount with an extra patch, which is good. You've got your power, which is micro USB, so you can line that in around your dashboard or line into your roof, whatever the case is, to get it and hide all the cable. Got an extra cable here, and in here we've got a smaller camera. That's the internal, and here is the main star of the show, this guy here. So you've got your USB on top, you've got your screen here on the front, and that's a nice screen, and in 4K. You've got your power, and you've got your mics, and you've got additional camera options there by the looks of that. And you've got this guy here. So we've a lot of setting up to do. Now, what did I not see in the box? That's them bags open there. Just keep all that to one side. And in here we've got our charger here. So this one's already you don't need to have a separate one. This is built in, which is handy. You can just pop it into an existing charger. Some don't come differently, but that's that there. So I'm guessing, yes, there's the SD card there, and just to see what we get on that SD card, 32 gigabits, which is plenty, and that's it there, Western Digital Industrial SD card. So that's good to see that you get an SD card with it, because most of these dash cams today don't come with them, which is a bit of a cop out if you ask me, but not the case here. So that's that connected up there now. So I'm going to remove this, because we'll be putting it straight in, and hang on to that, and that's it there. So this is the user guide here, and I'm going to have a quick look at this. So that's your quick start guide. You've got declaration of conformity and your dash camera's important product information here, regulatory stuff and all that. So this is this bit here, and a congratulations card. Thank you. So you've got your features all explained here and how to connect up and whatever way you want to have it configured. That's basically it there. And then you just connect this from the rear with this cable, which will pop into the side on this here, as you would have seen there earlier on. So that'll pop in there. That'll pop onto this, which is the older connection, as you can see. And then the whole lot goes through this one up on top, USB. And that's basically it there, and that is your mount, and that'll just pop in here. So it's all powered already, but if you're using it separately, it seems to go in this way anyway. Very strong magnet, and that's it there in its entirety, set up, ready to go. It's just have to install it now, turn around, get the app and get going. So we're going to go and do that. First of all, we might check at look at the menu on this before we install it, and then show you what it's all about. But yeah, I don't have a in-house thing, but we'll get it done anyway, so you can see what kind of menu is on it and what kind of stuff you can expect. And you've got a hazard warning button on the side here, and that's pretty much it. But a very solid looking piece of kit. That can also pop in there, so you can get extra if you require. So we'll get it set up and we'll come back to you then. Okay, so I had to plug it in manually here with the USB. The might go through power, so I forgot I could do that. And you've got one on top here, but the manual suggests you use the side here. And also up front, it's got a polarizing cap as well, so if you want to leave that on, you can. So we're going to go through this here now. Just going to try and bring that in a little bit more. And we're going to select English and see what happens. So you've got miles per hour, kilometers, so you go to kilometers. So you have to set the date and time. So we're GMT, and you can change the format there to the date. And you need to connect to the app for all that to pair up. And that's that there. So now it is also showing the rear camera. Hello, there's me in the back there. And you've got all this stuff here up on front. So you can see that it's working there. So in here you've got your Alexa, you've got your warning, you've got your speech, you've got your camera, and you've got stop button there. So in here you've got your front cam, camera 2, 3, events, favorites and photos. So we'll go back, and it goes back onto that. Let's see if any of these are touch up on top. Now, so you got your Alexa in there. So these will be the ones that you press if something happens. You press and it automatically stores them on override until you run out of memory. And we'll stop that there. Confirm. And that's pretty much what you've got in there. It doesn't drag or slide. But let's go back to the main settings if we can. In here, so you got your video resolution, loop clip time, display, audio card and voice commands, and volume. So your video resolution is at both those there, 2160 and 1440, which is cool. So I suppose we'll leave it on the best one. And we go back out of that. Loop clip time, I normally have around 2 or 3, so we'll go back onto that. Your display, so you got your different display settings here. Picture in picture, camera 3, front camera. So you'll understand that a little bit better now when we have a look at this here. You can go on to, we'll go front camera, picture in picture. Yeah, so that's the one we had on. So you'll see the little square box in there for the rear camera. So you got your audio recording. So do you want your camera to record audio? Of course you do. On, go back. Voice commands. So you can go front, rear, change them over, take photo, screen on, screen off, record video. So that's pretty cool. Volume. So you've got 75% there. You can go down to off. 100%. You can go across here. You got your screensaver, surveillance, live alerts, driver smart services, Amazon Alexa, and basic setup. So we want to go in and set the date and time, all that kind of stuff, which we'll do later on. We're just going to go through this and show you what's on it. Speed units, kilometers per hour. We've done this one already. And you've got your drive smart services. So auto upload emergency videos, upload favorite videos, instant report, media alerts, and app download. You have got live alerts, announce display over speed limit. So a lot of this is going to go on GPS as well once we get connected up. And your surveillance. So parking mode, we will put that on. Put these both on. So you got parking mode, motion detection, camera 1, 2, and 3. Auto shut off. We'll go back in there and you put a screensaver on if you want. Seems to be another add-on here. Advanced setting, watermark, restore defaults, format SD card, and about. So let's have a look in here. So you got your sensitivity in here. So you want to kind of put that in between, I always think, because anything can knock it off. Image capture, WDR, and exposure. So you have that in there. So yeah, better off leaving that on normal at 0, which I normally do on dash cams. Frequency, so you got 50 and 60, it's on 60, which is fine. Format reminder and Wi-Fi, so that'll need to connect to the Wi-Fi as well. So if you go in here, you will connect your Wi-Fi through your smartphone to get that set up through the app, which I have downloaded, and this is what it looks like here. Just have to register and sign in, all that kind of stuff there. And that's pretty much it in there. So that's pretty much all you're going to see inside that. So it's a lot of stuff going on there, which is nice and pretty cool. I love the build of this camera as well. It's really, really good quality and not cheap plastic. So watermark I haven't looked at. So you got your date and time, speed, GPS, driver ID, set driver ID, Cobra logo. So you've all them in there. And again, all these will coincide. We put in the date and time and they will remain on it there. So you can see that's just recording there. Now you can see 2160, 1080 on one there, and you've got the other camera here. So that's the picture in picture I was talking about earlier on, and you can swap them around to whichever suits you the best. So typically I have the small one on the back like it is there now, and the big one on the front, so you can keep an eye on both things at the same time. So stay tuned for more once we get set up, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, so we're back with the app, and we're going to show you this. We'll have some screenshots too up on the website post as well. So you got your devices, notifications, account, gallery live view, app settings, and app support. So you want to go into your settings here. You've got all these in here. So you got your about the app, your language, alert, audio, alert types. Now have everything turned on for that, and you can see in there what you've got in there, so that's pretty cool. So you can change them. You have got alert audio, so you got auto and phone. You've got your types, we've just done that, sorry. Your background activities. So you got your visuals and your audible alerts. Your day and night mode, which will automatically switch to have a set to your auto lock and usage analytics. Your vehicle icon you can change as well. Car dot and arrow, I've just set to arrow. And you've got your speed limit here. So if I've gone over the limit at all, it'll give you a notification. You'll see that later on. and you've got your delete account in there. So here at night, you'll have your map here. Obviously, I've moved it to this, not the scrolls where I'm about. And this is what's going to happen in the day. It'll be the brighter colour. Again, you'll see screenshots later on of what it's going to be like. And that's pretty much it inside the app there. Now, your gallery and live view is the cool part. Again, we have got lots of samples. Now, it does take a bit to connect, so you just leave it on there like so, and you'll connect to the device. Now, I did try to leave this live in the vehicle, but it's not going through the house with the windows and that, so I've had to unplug and bring her in here. So it's connected to the Wi-Fi there. Now you can see it's connecting. Just make sure we're all okay and looking good. Establishing a connection to the device. Reading the file list. And on the dash cam, you will get a notification as well to say that the phone is connected. I'll just bring this here to show you. So I'm just going to move this back. And what happens then, you can go into your files. So you got your saved files, all files, and live view. So basically live view is just what's going on. It'll just come up on your phone. And if you're out in your vehicle, you have here your front and your other camera as well. And it'll all pop up here side by side as you go along, as you scroll through, which is all that there. And you can download these clips here as well, which is cool. So you got your save clips in here, so clips that I've saved, and it'll give you an exact location to where you were as well, both day and night, obviously, on your live view then, just as we described. So for example, if I pick a clip, you'll go here, and this is an incident I had today actually. So I'll go back to another one, go to all files, and we'll check out there. So you can see I have this set up as a cabin in view rather than a car, and out the back. And what we're going to do is we'll go in to say this one. So down here you can see there's a map, and if I press play, this moves along with it. I think this is really cool. So you can see what's going on there, and that's basically what's going to happen with all your clips. You'll have all that data in there at hand like so, which is really excellent. Now the same will apply at night time, so just let me get a night clip. So here's a night clip here, so you can see here, you press play, the clip will go along here. You can also make a full screen as well. You see I'm driving up the road there as well. You can upload to the cloud, delete it, share it, or save to your device. So that's pretty much it inside the app there, what it's looking like on the live view when you connect to your device, and what you can do with it. You can quickly download clips should you need to do so, which I think is really cool. And that's basically how it's going to work, and you get an idea what the picture looks like there too. And like I said, you can go skipping forward or reverse scenes in it, and you can swap over there, and you can cast as well. You can skip and reverse, just close that, sometimes that happens, which is pretty cool. So next up we're going to show you some clips, and that'll pretty much wrap it up, and screenshots and so on. You can also take a photograph while you're in live view as well, driving. So that's how it's going to work. So if I go to live view and connect, you can see there's me looking at it now. How's it going? And that's basically what you're going to get, but we have a real clip outside. You can get a snapshot as well, and you can also favourite if you wish to do so. So let's have a look at some clips that we took from it, and we'll talk to you then. That'll pretty much wrap it up. But other than that, it's a fantastic dash cam. I suggest you check them out. The app is great, and it's really simple to use, and I love the way you can just quickly get data from this or clips, which sometime in life you're going to need them. I had 2 incidents today alone with a couple on the road. I might include them, but you can see there your file will be there, and that's pretty much how it's going to be. And we've got a couple of days on it, but we're just after swapping over on the phone because I tested on both phones and it works well on both Android and iOS, no problems at all. And that's pretty much it. So stay tuned for after this now for some clips what we've took from the device whilst testing it out. Now, I did say a trip was coming up to England, just so happened to take place, and we also have some clips on that trip too, so stay tuned for more on that throughout the video. Next up, we're starting with some light clips from at home. So this is what the inside of the cab is going to look like at night. Give you some kind of, I don't mind that thing there, that's just my reversing camera there. But this will just give you a general idea of what it's going to look like inside. And you can see it's focused on the driver. You can of course move the thing up and down if you want to just scope out different parts of the inside of the cab. Or if you have it on your rear view mirror, window should I say. And that's just about it. So stay tuned for more. Now, I did say this camera has a lot more alerts in the UK, which is fantastic to use in the UK, because they have a different setup in Ireland, more so because they have got a lot of more fixed cameras. We mobile here, but this is a dash cam you need in the UK. Simple as that. I need to say no more. It works really well and excellent. And here's just a small clip I caught on my trip to London from Holyhead while I was there. Check it out.
Right over.
If you're not familiar with the roads in the UK, the network is slightly different to Ireland's. Plus, you get all the alerts that you need, average speed cameras, which there's lots of, and of course speed zones. If you're not used to the UK roads, this is the dash cam to have. All these notifications will come up on device once connected. You'll hear some of these samples below in this recording.
Average speed zone ahead.
Speed camera. Don't stay there, you clown. Hello, this is Jim. This is some daytime motorway driving for a sample. Give you an idea what it's going to look like for inner cab. So you can see the whole cab there. Just give you a view of what's going on in the cab, what's around. You can need it later on. Thank you. It was sunny and it's just started raining all of a sudden. And just to give you an idea, to give you some context in two different scenarios.
So that's it for the Cobra SC 400D, a superb dash cam, much more suited to the UK, but with the Driver Smart app and community you can help build it over here in Ireland. But for me, from testing in the UK, it's a must-have dash cam. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
This morning.
The house with the ball.